This is The Herd. Wherever you may be and however you may be listening. Live in Los Angeles, sponsored by Firestone Complete Auto Care. Keep your car running newer and longer. iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, FS1. We are packed today, our best show of the week. And I know what you're saying this morning. Colin, you love LeBron. This must be very painful. This is awful. Bad look. Getting rolled. This is not good. Let me start with this. I do not think it's a math equation now. The Cavs and LeBron can win 4 out of the next 5 against Boston. I don't think they can do it. I do not believe they can do it. Boston has the better coach and is a much more athletic defensive team. That doesn't mean you can't win a game. Cleveland will win a game too. But I don't believe a math equation that Cleveland can win 4 of the next 5 with the second best coach in the series and easily the second best defense in the series. It's a math equation. LeBron went Hercules and they still got rolled. But here, my friends, is why it is good news. Because 20 years from now at a bar, this will disappear into the ether. Bad news for LeBron is going to the finals, getting swept, and having that conversation we had last year. You know, I think Durant's better than LeBron. Boston's going to go to the finals and get destroyed. And the last thing that happens in an NBA season is what we remember. Think I'm wrong? Did you know Michael Jordan was 1-9 in his first 10 playoff series without Pippen? No, you didn't know that. Of course you didn't. You remember the 6 titles. Bill Russell, 11 rings. Can you tell me any of the teams you beat in the conference finals? Oh, you can't. Google it. I did this morning. Utah Jazz. Oh, I bet you sit around with your buddies talking all the time how they won the Western Conference Finals before MJ when they beat, oh hell, who did they beat? Probably the Lakers. That would be a good guess. We looked that one up too. A bad look for LeBron 20 years from now, because he's going to blow everybody away in points, and he's going to blow everybody away in assists and rebounds, and he's playing the most efficient basketball ever. A bad look for LeBron is, oh, he got swept. He got housed again. And you know, Kevin Durant was better in the finals. Yeah, back-to-back finals against Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was the better player. This disappears into the ether. I host a radio show. It's as if Michael Jordan's first 6 years of playoff failures don't even exist. None of you remember who the Jazz beat in the West, unless you live in Utah. You remember the failures in the finals. If you don't get to the finals, baby, it disappears. It's not in the record books. Nobody cares. If not for Google, you couldn't find it. And here's the great thing. LeBron's not done, still the best player in the league. He's moving on. He is moving on. He's either going to go to the Sixers, who have 2 stars, the Rockets, who have 2.5 stars, or the Lakers with a ton of cap space. Well, he'll be part of one of the 2 stars that come, the other Paul George, and they got a bunch of good young players. Like, it's okay. We said this yesterday. You're going to be at a bar 20 years from now. And you know what you're going to remember? Here's how you're going to remember LeBron's career. This is what it's going to be like in 20, 25 years. All right, remember this? Remember the first team he was with, Cleveland? God, remember he got that terrible team to the finals? And then he went to Miami with D. Wade. It was like rings. That was crazy. And then he won Cleveland, their first title ever. I mean, that place is like Loserville. They won a title. I can't believe then he went to Philadelphia with Ben Simmons and Embiid, and they went and got a Paul George, and they won more title. You really think you're going to be sitting there at a bar 20 years from now saying, you know, he is the all-time leader in 27 categories, won championships with 3 teams, but you know the one that really dings his legacy? Those 2018 Eastern Conference Finals, where his third best player they don't have one. It's all good. Let me shift to this. It's got me frustrated this morning? I want to talk about Mike D'Antoni. By all accounts, a very nice man. He's the coach of the Houston Rockets. Mike D'Antoni has won Coach of the Year twice in this league. And by the way, this year, he's also going to get a bunch of votes. And once again, if Houston loses tonight, and I think they will, here's what Mike D'Antoni said the Rockets need to do in their next game against Golden State, where they were totally exposed with their ISO game. Here's Mike D'Antoni.
It's like, oh my gosh, the ISO, that's all we do. No, it didn't. And that's what we do best. We scored like 60% of the time on it. It's like, no, really? All of a sudden, oh, they don't pass, everybody stand. Really? You watch this for 82 games? That's what we do. We are who we are, and we're pretty good at it, and we can't get off who we are and embrace it. Just be better of who we are. And don't worry about somebody else solves the puzzle a different way.
That doesn't sound very Belichickian to me. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing. We're an ISO act, and we're playing the best team ever that's not an ISO act and that passes the ball better and is better defensively and has a great system, and we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. And by the way, Mike D'Antoni has won the Coach of the Year 2 times. This year, we'll get more votes. May win it again this year. Okay. This is why NBA awards are a joke. They're a joke. Meltdown artist Russell Westbrook was given an award as the league's most valuable player because he got a 10th rebound a game. LeBron was better in virtually every category, except this kind of made-up triple-double thing, which my whole life didn't mean anything. If it did, then Oscar Robertson would be the greatest player ever, but we never even talk about Oscar Robertson when we talk best players ever. So this morning, we're going to have our own awards. I wish we had some award music, because tuxedos are generally required at award shows. But I'm over the NBA awards, where Phil Jackson has one Coach of the Year award, and Mike D'Antoni, known really now for a system and playoff failures, may get his third. So I'm going to call these awards the Use Your Brain Awards. All right, that's what we're going to call these awards. I want you to think about this for a second. The Golden State Warriors, in their last 28 playoff games, are 25-3. In the last 2 years, they have no Coach of the Year awards, no regular season MVP awards, and not a single player has made All-NBA first team. I'm not joking. Last year, not a single player for the Warriors made All-NBA first team. They went 16-1 in the playoffs. Not a single player made All-NBA first team. Steve Kerr didn't win Coach of the Year. Nobody won MVP. 16-1 in the playoffs. But that guy in Oklahoma City got a 10th rebound, so, good Lord, that is incredibly valuable. So here we go, our Use Your Brain Awards. Welcome to our ceremony. Tuxedos are required. Our MVP this year goes to LeBron James. Just stop arguing. He won a series against Indiana by himself. You take LeBron off this roster, they're a bottom 3 NBA team. Take James Harden off Houston. I have Clint Capella. I've got a system. I've got Eric Gordon. I got CP3. I'm probably a decent playoff team. Use your brain. The most valuable player is LeBron. Now it's time for our Use Your Brain Award, Coach of the Year. Brad Stevens. He got Butler to back-to-back title games. Butler, find it on a map. He's taken Aaron Baines, Terry Rozier, a rookie, and Semi Ojeleye to the Eastern Conference Finals. He actually, unlike D'Antoni, is willing to adjust. And he's only 9 years old, if you look at that picture. Use Your Brain Awards, Coach of the Year, Brad Stevens. And finally, my All-NBA first team. Use your brain, the Golden State Warriors plus LeBron. You can have a backcourt of James Harden and Westbrook. A front court of Joel Embiid will give you 29 Hardy minutes and Giannis who can't dribble or shoot. I'll take the Warriors plus LeBron in my Use Your Brain All-NBA first team. Thank you for dressing up. D'Antoni's going to win his third Coach of the Year award. Listen, what we do really well. We're not going to change anything. That's kind of the opposite of what Bill Belichick preaches. All right, coming up next. You think it was a bad night for LeBron? I'll tell you who was a really bad night for. That's coming up next. Are you hiring? Are you hiring? You know, the Cavaliers could be hiring soon. They'd be looking for a forward. Every business needs great people. And a better way to find them, something better than posting your job online and praying the right people see it. ZipRecruiter knew there was a smarter way, and they created matching technology. Okay? They learn what you are looking for. Then they, with their matching technology, identify people with the right experience and invite them to apply to your job. These invitations have revolutionized job searches. 80% of employers who post a gig on ZipRecruiter find a quality candidate through their site in a day. The right candidates are out there. ZipRecruiter connects you. Right now, my listeners can use it for free. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/herd, ZipRecruiter.com/HERD. It's the smartest way to hire. 80% of people who post in a day find a match. ZipRecruiter.com/herd. It's free.